Hello, City of Heroes, City of Villains fans. It's me, Tommy, just setting up here for my new broadcast here. Looks pretty good. I think I might change something here. Hope everybody's doing well. Just setting things up. I don't know if I do. Guess I do like them. I guess I will do. Um, anyway, might as well just get started. It's been a really rough week for me. I don't know how other people have been. I've had some amazing highs this week. Like I got a new car, and I'm very excited about it. If you are a fan of Broncos, like I am a fan of Broncos. I'm so excited about my new Bronco. I had some rough stuff I'm going through. Otherwise, it's really got me like going crazy. But I'm gonna try to not do that. I said, I'm gonna get on and fiddle with one of my City of Heroes characters. Because when I'm not feeling my best, when I'm feeling kind of crappy about things, or when life's just kind of going crappy, playing City of Heroes is always a blast for me. It always helps me feel better. Let me turn this turn this sound off there so we don't get double sound there. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's been watching me. I don't have like a huge fan base or anything, but it's okay. It's fine. Hmm. I don't like how that image is looking though. I do kind of want to dink with it a little bit. I think I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. I think that looks nicer. Okay. Well, I guess we should take a peek at what I built and what I've changed. So basically, I completely retconned this guy. I took him on a mission with DC. If you ever want to stress test a character, if Dark Currents Online asks you to game with them, do it. That'll stress test your character. And this guy just did not perform the way I wanted to perform. He had lots of DPS, but very very squishy. So I changed some things around for him. Let's see if the build shows up pretty good here, which I hope that it does. I did just change some things around because I just was not liking how the build was turning out. I'm just waiting for some things to load up here so I can explain what I did. All right. Looks like it looks okay on the screen for everyone. So I'm just gonna say that I invested. I typically don't, but I had a 200 million. Oh, I gotta fix this too. So we'll pop in. I'll show you how to fix this. These should not. These should be. These aren't updated. But anyway, so I just decided just to change some things around, and make the character a little bit better. Geez, I don't even know where to start. I guess we're gonna start here. So Fire Blast, I had to find Barrage in there. It was working pretty good, and I had Blaster's Wrath, which was also a good set. But the addition of two things for survivability: the artillery set. If you can stack artillery, let's go to our super base and fix it. That is going to be great, and I'm going to show you why that's good, why artillery is such a good set that is relatively cheap in the auction house because it gives you a ton of ranged defense, and it doesn't look like that defense matters, but it really does. I'm going to go to our super group base here. Run monitor duty. Monitor duty kind of reminds me of the old Justice League cartoons. Whenever I see that monitor duty, um, I'm going to pick up some things from my stash though, and I'm not a great player. I just save stuff. Stuff drops and I save it, and that's how. So first we're going to update these with the enhancement catalyst so that they will be catalyzed because we need that so that they'll work at all levels. Or otherwise the enhancements bonuses don't work at all levels. So it's good to catalyze your enhancements. So artillery set, you're gonna notice it gives some great bits of defense, but you see that increased range defense by 3.13%. That's pretty darn good. I know that the little percentages stack up though, so the goal here is that I've worked on finding sets that when stacked together and things that stacked together are going to increase my range defense and my melee defense. Range defense being really important. If you can get at least 25% range defense, you'll be a lot tankier squishy than you think you'll be. So we're going to go over here. So we've got artillery here and running fire, aim. This put in Cupid's Crush, and I am liking Cupid's Crush and Blazing Bolt. Watching it click off the confuse if there's still any life left in them is hilarious, and I'm liking it. I'm also liking some of these bonuses that you're seeing up there, that recharge time bonus especially, but those smashing it's smashing resistant at mess resistance. I picked up an Armageddon set, also another purple for a purple set for its additional juiciness that's going to give me additional resistances, some recovery bonuses, recharge time at 10%. We're gonna love that. Along with hasten, it's going to make a very fast firing, um, well damaging, amazing blaster. Um, Ring of Fire's got Winter's Bite set in it. Categorizing. Now that's just to hit buff recharge proc, nothing special. I know I could have put something better in there, but I was just going for cheapness and utility. Preventative medicine also good set for categorizing or efficacy adapter modification to accuracy. So when I hit consume, I can actually hit things and get some endurance back. But this guy doesn't worry about endurance. Another side effect of these set bonuses, I think, has been I've been getting really good endurance. Hot feet. It's got avalanche in it. The heavy lifters here are avalanche, Armageddon, and the two sets here, the two blaster sets here, Superior's Blaster's Wrath and Superior Defiant, and Winter's Bite. Now, I think I need to make these superior because I don't think Winter's Bite or Avalanche are superior, so I'll get more out of them if they are. We're going to see if I can do this. We're going to grab a stack of these Catalyst. Probably going to need about 12 of them. And we're going to go in here and we're going to turn these into superiors if we can. I'm going to give it a shot. I can't remember if you can do this or not. Looks like I can. So we are going to turn these into superiors. This guy's going to be even better now. He was already pretty freaking good, and he's about to get really good now. So the enhancement catalyst, you want to catalyze all of your enhancements. These drop frequently in game. I'm telling you, you're not gonna have to buy them. If you just run your character through various missions, especially task forces and stuff, and just daily missions with people, and play a couple hours a night, you'll start stacking these up. These start stacking up crazily fast. I can't remember if Armageddon can be superior or not. I'm kind of curious. No, it can't. It's already superior. It's already a purple. Avalanche can be superior. So we're going to do that. I don't think Cupid's Crush can be superior either. I think it's already technically a purple. So this basically returns the enhancements into extremely rare purple enhancements. It upgrades them. So Catalyst will upgrade the enhancements you've already slotted. And we want to do this because the set bonuses get even better. It's significantly better. So he was already good because I've been testing him out, but he's about to be spectacularly good right now. All right, so we've got some cute, some a pretty decent amount of lethal and smashing defense, some other stuff going on here. Good recovery. The recovery was already excellent on him before I did that. I don't think these can't be superior, and these are already superior. So I think we've got it. So the Winter's Bite set and the Avalanche set got superior. Uh, Armageddon is already a purple, so it can't be superior. And then basically changing them from rare to superior is what that catalyst has done here. And then Cupid's Crush is looking good. Don't have to do anything with that. I love that set. It's a good cheap set with good bonuses. Artillery, you can't do anything with that. So it looks like I have fixed everything up. Over here, we see I've got tough and weak. I've got a 8 other, 8 self. Health, this beautiful proc. Panacea is great for endurance. This is a great three slotting efficacy adapter, and stamina is my go-to these days. I just do it. I pick the endurance modification, endurance reduction, and endurance modification recharge. The recharge and endurance reduction do nothing for stamina, but that three set bonus improves your overall recovery by 1.5%, which is as good as some procs in my opinion. Teleport just got a run flight speed enhancement. This will make my teleport range go further. It buffs all. It's a universal enhancer, so it buffs all. It buffs the endurance and the range, or the endurance and the fly speed, or endurance and the run speed, or the endurance and the travel speed for all travel powers. And then this one of Winter's Gift is that slow resistance, which is good. There's a lot of slows in the game, so it helps you fight some debuffs. Eight others. Just got my beloved Doctored Wound set, another similarly inexpensive set that I think does a lot of heavy lifting. Gives a lot of bonuses and benefits. The whole part of the whole set slotted here, and I took the other two I had in storage and I put them where I thought they might do some good. In eight other and eight self and resuscitate. Eight self is becoming quite handy. So self heal for a blaster is great. I could put in interrupt, but I didn't have enough space. This is a really tight build, so I didn't have enough slots to put in some interrupt in here. Interrupt will stop you from basically powers that could be interrupted. If you have an interrupt slot, interrupt enhancement slotted, they'll slow down the amount of interruption, so you won't be interrupted as much if like you're trying to activate the power and somebody hits you, and it stops you from using the power. This will cut the time of that in half, but or not in half, but significantly. But I couldn't slot it. Tough. I went for Unbreakable Guard with that 7.5 max hit point bonus, and then I used it to mule Steadfast Protection, that special IL that gives you not only some resistance, but I believe 3% extra defense to everything, and then Gladiator's Armor, which gives you another, I want to say 3% bonus to defense. That's 6% bonus overall to all defense. This matters. Hasten. I'm probably going to do these to plus three. I could probably actually do that now. I typically don't plus five. Recharge enhancements is not worth it. Oh, I don't have enough hand answer and booster, so I'll wait. I'll wait. And when I have time to buy some, I'll do that to plus three. Usually plus three. You can go plus five if you want, but I usually just do plus three. Again, that beautiful artillery set with all its beautiful bonuses. Very good for an inexpensive set on the auction house. I try to slot at least two of these in any blastery damage DPSy type build because they just give a lot of defense. Very squishies. Fire Shield's got full set of Aegis, which is great. Gives me a little sonic resistance and some status resistance, which blasters love. So Aegis is a set. If you're going to go resistance on blasters, let me slow down. It is advisable on blasters to buff defense, not buff resistance. However, I have found on some blasters that like to dip in a little bit in a melee, the resistance actually isn't too bad. And on a fire blaster, you're getting going three times fire on blasters is just a no-brainer. Preferably, you could swap and do something like Mace Mastery and get that beautiful defense shield from Mace Mastery, which would be good for the defender too. But I really wanted to go fire. A melt armor, just add this in storage. Accuracy and defense debuff that will help this debuff defense a little bit. And Rise of the Phoenix, I'll probably buff this up later with some converters that'll push it up to 50 times 3. But right now, I just don't feel like it. I did a really bad explanation here, but I think it kind of get the gist. So what do we end up with? Well, in this particular blaster, what we end up with is a very, very sturdy guy. If we look at his combat attributes, looks like good. I don't have any extra buffs on here. So he's got a 64% smashing, 64% something lethal, fire good 52% fire resistance, cold resistance, not too much energy resistance, and not too much negative energy resistance, not much sonic resistance and toxic resistance. So he's doing well into the resistances. Not bad for squishy. His defenses are 24 range defense. I can get that a little bit higher because I want 25. Um, I'll tweak it a little bit, but I'm finding that 24% is working out well. 25 plus would be best. 25 plus defense is ideal. But if you can get to 22, 23, 24, that's still pretty good. His melee defense isn't that great. His other defenses really aren't that great. But he's doing good enough. Fire defense at 20, 25% energy defense. Sorry, really, which was 25% negative resistant defense. Sorry, some sonic defense and some toxic defense. Now, one way to get some freebie defense is if you collect enough salvage, just go to an empowerment station near your base or public base that you can use, and you can get some extra resistances. So low endurance strength doesn't hurt. Um, energy, I think fire resistance is pretty good. I want that increased attack speed because that really helps. Increased recovery really helps, though he doesn't really need that much. Run speed is really helpful. These are one of the most helpful ones. Knockback increase if you want to annoy people, sure. Negative energy resistance, I'm going to bother with that too much. But I am going to grab the smashing resistance because that's going to help me. And let me see what I need for lethal resistance. Lethal resistance, I just need a rune. I might have that in storage. I don't see one in my storage. Let me look and see what the other. There's usually a couple recipes for the same thing. So if we look over here for some lethal resistance, I wouldn't mind getting a little. Since smashing and lethal are the most common. Um, oh, I do have one for smashing resistance. Oh no, sorry, I got that. I made that already. Lethal resistance fortune or lethal resistance ceramic armor plate fortune. Let's see if I have a fortune in there. If not, I'll just go without. I could buy one from the exchange if I really wanted it. I just wanted to show you it how much those little 5% bonuses from the empowerment station can help you get your character over certain benchmarks. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't think I have fortune in here. That's okay. I don't really need it. One will probably randomly drop at some point, and I'll just take it then. Nope, we don't have it. All right. Well, let's take a quick peeky peek at what he's got now that he did that. So go back to combat attributes. If we look under resistances, you'll notice that I got a nice 5% bonus to smashing, making me really close to 70% smashing resistance. I'd love that here as well. And is there another set I could probably tweak out to get that 70? There is, but this is going to be good. 60, it's almost 65%. It's good enough for what we want to do. Um, we want to look into mission here. He was doing pretty good by himself in, well, let's try something easy. Or good old Ouroboros. Why not Ouroboros? Callisti Wharf and Ouroboros are two of the I think are two of the better ways to earn a little cash and are worth the effort. So let's see. Whoops. All right. I'm just trying to find I have a list of Ouroboros missions saved from the Homecoming wiki. So I'm just trying to get to them. Trying to find something level 50 range that's worth running. That's not too crazy and net some cash because I want to keep all my bonuses this time. Six door missions. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I guess we could do the case of Benjamin Decker. It's not a lot of reward merits, but it's three door missions and it can be a little bit fun. Hmm. Or the television. Do I have the television? That's 12 reward merits fill inside. Let me see if I've got that. Television, that could be kind of fun. Oh, I can only do hero ones because I'm a hero. Let's just do the strange case of Benjamin Decker. It's not a lot of reward merits, but it'll be fun. It's a fun little set of missions, and I think he can handle it. I think we're gonna do. Let's do 2 plus 6 because I think he can handle it. He can probably handle more than that, but I don't really feel like sweating tonight that hard. There's only so much I want to sweat. Some people really love that the hot and sweaty 55 plus 8 on some of their characters, which he could probably now handle at this level. But seems like a lot of work. So we're gonna rescue Arnold Decker. But anyways, Firefighter Blaster he's doing fantastic. I'm really surprised at his sturdiness. I think that the procs all working together, like the one that helps blasters with oh, I can teleport. The one that helps blasters with gain a little bit of hold resistance, and the one that helps blasters. Let me look at them. I'm always forgetting what things do. I'm trying to talk and think and travel at the same time. It's not working out. So the one that's really kind of neat is the chance for status protection for blasters from Defiant Barrage is fantastic, as well as uh, a chance for more recharge with the chance for fire damage is really great on Superior's Blaster's Wrath. I didn't talk about what I did for incarnates. His incarnates are kind of not all done yet because I've been kind of hemming and hawing on Judgment, which I could craft now, but I don't want to try crafting it. But I went for Radio. I love these are all tier 3 right now. Radio is great. Cardiac partial. I know I said radio. It's great. It just helps with endurance and damage resistance, which is helping him a lot. Um, the reactive is great on a blaster. Probably reactive and degenerative are the two you want on a blaster. Clarion's great on a blaster because it breaks the holds. Demon's Pet's thematic and kind of cute. And support. I love the support radiograph. I know a lot of people want to go for the more damage, but that support one really helps boost your defense and stuff a little bit, as well as boosting the defense of your teammate. It stacks with other team buffs, so if you're playing on a team, it's helpful. Um, like if I were to toggle that on and look at my combat attributes, it's not gonna last very long. You're gonna see my defense gets the boost across the board, so it's very useful. A 6% boost to all defense is nothing to sneeze at. I'm gonna grab this coral thing here, free pet I got, and then I'm gonna drop my demon pets. Then I'm gonna buff us up. I'm gonna buff me up. And I can leave my travel powers, my run powers toggled here. Got a little teleport action for them. Yeah. He's just going to eat through these guys with his demon buddy pal. I gotta give that demon a name. Uh oh. Whoops. That was more me being slow. I just reacted slow. I'm gonna get up here with my Rise of the Phoenix. There's no reason to love the fire set. I should have crafted a sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and play at the same time. I'm a little off my game. I should have crafted a. Oops, shit. Oh, excuse my language. The hospital. That is user operator error. I'm not as on my game as I should be right now, so I'm just gonna try to get back a little back into it. I'm trying to talk and think at the same time, and that's always a bad scene. And let me just set some things up here. He will do better next time. First, let me do a couple of things. I'm on a blaster, so despite I should have waited and saved that Clarion for when I got mezzed, and I could have hit it when I got mezzed, or hit it just before going into combat. So I'm going to set up so I got my break freeze ready here. Blaster should always have some break freeze ready, especially doing something like Arachnos. And then I was just gabbing too much and not really paying attention to what I was doing. That's operator error. Um, Blaster's actually really quite good. I was barreling through missions the other night and just destroying stuff left and right, including carnies. So this is just me being stupid. But I leave all the mistakes in. Sometimes I'm a dork. Or I was trying to think about what I wanted to say, and I think I've had kind of an off day today. And so my mind is thinking about a million different things. Those of you with ADHD are going to be right there with me and get it. And I'm a little overwhelmed and slightly traumatized from some crap that happened today. So probably not thinking as well as I should be. I don't want to fire these guys up and have them attack me, so I'm going to go in. So there's some arachnos hanging outside. Okay, so let's see. It's a good build. We're going to get ourselves back going here and get our tough and our weave going. Nice thing is some of our, I'm going to wait to toggle some of this stuff on until I'm actually in the heat of it. That was part of the problem. I'm gonna go up there and cause havoc. So it's like I'm not mezzed. I'm buffed up, and we're gonna TP up to those guys, and we're gonna just blow them all up, heal ourselves. There we go. Here we go. Gain some endurance for ourselves here. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better experience. Oh, a patrol came through too. We're gonna get this nasty patrol right here that wanted to come get me, since they wanted to play patty cake. I'm gonna fire off a quick heal on ourselves. Blinded me, but that's what yellows are for. And Inferno doesn't care about being blinded. All right, there we go. There we go. All righty. Now we're cooking with extra sugar. I really should have saved the build up for that, but that's okay for the snipe because that probably would have taken this tarantula out. Usually for stuff like Arachnos or Carnies that got lots of damage and holds, a break free popped before you fight them is a good idea if you don't have Clarion. Or a lot of defense to avoid holds. Which I. Alright, we're cooking a little bit better now. I'm going to pop this luck. I'm going to plop this Clarion. I'm going to live dangerously and just go right in the middle of that mob. And we're going to take them all out with one big explosion. I'm going to pop a green because I'm losing some health here. And a yellow. I'm going to suck up some end. Hit a little 8 self. The real problem I have with this guy is no cloud control, crowd control. I considered going with cold because cold now gets the very useful sleep power, which is auto hit, but DPS messes with it, so I wasn't unsure how well that would work. Also, there'd be option of snowstorm, which would slow everybody to nothingness. And in hibernate too is really good. Cold is a very good set to slot if you want your squishy to have some options. I'm crafting some luck here, some support options because it's got hibernate. It's got the hit point buff, which I always forget what it's called, but it's like basically a heal. It's got a click heal and a hibernate. It's really good. It's just all darn good. I am going to teleport right into these SOBs. I know it is flying in the face of all conventional wisdom. I'm going to do a bonfire at the door. Try to prevent people from leaving and running way too far. That bonfire is going to get in the way there. Bonfire used to be a lot better than it is now. Oh, this tarantula's trying to get me, but she's going to die. That guy's caught, which is hilarious. He's caught in the railing. There you go. So she didn't have much hit points, so I used Fire Blast on her because he had a lot of hit points. I had the build-up combo going, so I hit that blazing bolt to take him out. So Fire Blast, Fireball, Meld Armor, Blazing Bolt, Inferno, and Ring of Fire is a really nice DPS damage chain on a blaster. on a fire blaster. And I know there's another way to play too, I guess, which is a little bit more careful. If I wanted to be more careful, I'll show you because I'm just hopping right in, just hitting them in the face because that's me, and I'm weirdly aggressive that way on squishies. I don't know where. It feels like a trap, and it is. So what I can do is here. I can put bonfire here, and up, and I have everything going here, and I can just run in here and hit these guys, and then run back and dodge by here, and they're all gonna run into the bonfire. They're gonna run into it like idiots, and then I'm gonna hit that rain of fire on them with the macro I've got set up. Then debuff them, then hit them, then hit them with a fireball. And while they're popping around and can't aim and hit me, pop in and nuke them all. Yeah, look at that. The bonfire is basically tanking for me. Oh, I missed. All right. Uh, so something's still alive. Oh, it's a fortune out of there. Not for long. But yeah, your bonfire can basically tank for you. We gotta lead Arnold out. I'm gonna pop a luck because I don't know what's gonna happen up here. I'm assuming we're gonna get an ambush of some kind as we try to get Decker out of here. I'm assuming they're gonna come gunning for us. We might make. Oh no! So we've got these guys here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna again not do the. I mean, you know what? Ask it. I'm gonna live dangerously. TP right on in and just start wailing on him. Rain of fire. Then heal myself. I could have pulled them into the bonfire, which was early in this blaster's career was his way of doing stuff. Alrighty, and we're gonna bring Decker along here. We've got some more stuff coming towards us, but we're gonna take him here. All right. Now it looks like, yeah, I thought there was another ambush coming, but it's not coming. So out we go. So we rescued Benjamin Decker here. This is a fast little arc. It's a lot of fun. So now we're gonna get back to Levantera. We'll just teleport. I like that but teleport, the Presto Change teleport, or Presto teleport, whatever it's called. There's different teleport versions that you can pick. Once you have the power, you can customize it. But I like that one because it looked a little fiery. It's actually smoke, but I colored it kind of orangish red, and it looks like smoke now. It looks like fire now. It does make me want to make like a tribute character to somebody like Zartana or something, because the way it goes. All right, so now we're gonna go to the next one. I'm not reading these tonight because I really am just kind of tired. This is really just kind of low stressing me, not being stressed out. We're gonna rescue Benatic. This is a pretty big map, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. This character does not have mission teleport, which is fine. You don't need that on every character. I don't know how much of this map I'm going to clear and how much of it I'm going to be just like, just want to get through. He's just zipping along. And the teleport bind is so amazingly, it makes using teleport so much easier. Just click, hold shift and click. Teleport binds are in the City of Hero Homecoming's forums, and they may also be on the Homecoming Wiki, and I believe you may even ask ChatGPT for them, and ChatGPT will help you find them or do them for you. Beatnik is usually in a couple of places. He's usually not the direction I'm going in. Yeah, itself was a huge, huge buff for me to get. Sorry, concentrating, trying to not get killed by these Rikti. Another thing I could do if I was thinking correctly is toss out the bonfire, and while they're flopping around. Oh, there he is! I found him. There, I've done this mission lots, and there's a couple places he likes to hide, and this is one of them. It's usually the first place I head to because it's right by the door. The other place he likes to hide is over this bank card over here. Let me just buff myself up a little bit. Trying to talking and gaming never works out well for me at the same time. If I just wanted to move him along, I could toss the this out here, which will toss everybody everywhere. Why the Vanguard aren't attacking this squad here is hilarious, though. But they do usually wait by the door to catch him. Hold on. There we go. That was actually super crazily easy. That was crazy. Alrighty. Thanks to our, I should probably just go and get out of here. Thanks to our blaster uh, set bonuses and our proc, though that holds aren't lasting long on me. Alright. So we gotta speak with Dark Watcher back at the main base. So we're gonna head that way. Just puffing along here. Yeah. Think about things I can do to. I think one of the things I need to work on with my podcast casting is consistency. Consistency is the key to success. I need to pick the same time. Like I will cast at Tuesdays at 7 or something, just so that it's regular and I can just advertise it. Because if it's regular and it's consistent, consistency is the key to success. You have to stay consistent no matter what it is you're doing. You need to do that thing and do that thing consistently and regularly. I don't necessarily want to be successful doing this though. For me, it's just a lot of fun. For me, it's just about fun. So Dark Watcher here is going to give us a clue to our next mission. I think this is the third and last one. I think we need to. Our contact is Levantera, so we need to go talk to Levantera and Levantera. I love her costume. I think this is one of the more well-designed City of Heroes characters. Very nicely designed costume there. Kind of evocative of the Legacy chain. I think this is a huge map though. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to run through this map. Now luckily I'm using athletic run plus sprint plus a run buff from the empowerment station, which means this character is actually pretty zippy on indoor maps. Plus thanks to all of the buffs that he's gotten through his set bonuses, that's helped actually a lot with endurance management. So his endurance and that endurance proc And health proc that I put in there is really good for him. It turns him into a energetic little energizer bunny. Okay, I don't want to get zapped and have to come all the way back, so I'm gonna teleport past all this because I don't want that stupid Rick D pylon thing to smack me in the face. And it will, and then I'll be dead, and I won't be having any fun then at all. I'm surprised how fast this went. The big key here is the fact that he did happen to spawn right by the door. So there's one or two, there's one of actually four places he spawns on that map. One's by that door, one's a little bit further down in the valley in front of the base, and one's just over, I don't know what you call that, Bankert or whatever, where you see the base buildings. On the other side where you enter, he'll spawn sometimes in the roadway down there. Now, I could turn this off and just I'm just going to kill stuff. So we don't want to attack the foreman and we don't want to attack the patrols. So that gets tricky. So this one, I'm going to turn this off because I'm always unsure of what are patrols and what are foremans when I do this. And I'm just going to try to run through here and not hit or attack anything and just zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, we're going to go over here and see if we see any of the clues. 4 clues. I don't see them. I'm going to zip this way. I think I'm just going to die. These guys I think I can beat. Uh-oh. I hope that's not a patrol. I've failed this one before because it's easy to fail. And if you mess up and attack anything that you're not supposed to attack, you fail the whole mission. Okay. I really hope that's not a patrol. But I think it might be. I think this is a patrol. So what I'm going to do is and then toggle this on for safety and just zip past. Okay. Into the caverns. I think this is where the clues take place. And we're going to put the bonfire here just to keep them out of my face. That'll block the door. Alright, they'll be busy playing with the bonfire for a while. Alrighty. This is to just be really tricky because this is like do not attack patrols, do not attack this, do not attack that. And it gets a little tricky. Because you never know what it is you're not supposed to really be attacking. I think I got slept and held there. Probably not the best example of how to play the game. And I'm still not sure if that's a patrol or not back there. Uh-oh. I need to craft a... I think that was a patrol because they went away. And I didn't actually end up killing them. So that's good. Alright. So I didn't... The do not attack patrols thing is still on, so I don't think I failed that. But this is going to be tricky. Alright, so I'm going to zip back here and see if I find any glowies, which I don't. This whole Benjamin Decker mission is really, really, really hard. I have a feeling there might be glowies here. So what I want to do is I'm just going to load myself up. When in doubt, Leroy Jenkins it. Leroy Jenkins! Yeah, when in doubt, Leroy Jenkins it. I'm pretty sure there's a glowy in there. Typically is. Oh, that's a patrol. So I don't want to attack them. So I want to wait for them to go away, I guess. Ugh, this is such a headache. Did the patrol go away? Looks like they did. Let's see if there's a glowy down. Yeah, there is. Nope, that's not it. Ah, there it is. This is a little trickier than just kill everything. Oh, crap. Luckily, we have this lovely thing here. I'm just clicking everything back on. This is a bit of a pain, but chug a little health there. And nuke everybody. Yeah. Oh, that's who was causing me a problem. That purple soldier there is DPSing me. I'm gonna get that taken care of really quick. So it's kind of tricky to know which mobs you can attack and which mobs you're supposed to leave alone. Alright. I'm too hot to handle, folks. Wait, who tried to hold me? Luckily, I've got some sleep resistance. Patrol. Patrol is coming, so we gotta get out of here. We gotta get away from that patrol. We don't want anything to do with them. We want to go, go, go. Get away from that patrol. Shit, they're still coming for me, huh? Alright. We're gonna have to dodge out here and hope they stop chasing me. Oh shit, there's another patrol there. Hopefully they stop running after me. We're gonna just go over here. Get out. Oh, can't enter there. Ah, this is a true pain in the ass. We're just gonna dodge past that patrol as fast as we can. It's a true test of your ability to play the game. It's very hard to. It's very easy to fail this. Okay, so we're gonna just dodge on through. Hopefully that patrol will leave us alone. And then we're gonna toggle this off. We're gonna go in here because I think there's some of the glowies go here. This is a very, very difficult thing because you cannot attack the patrols. If you attack the patrols, you will lose. Oh, I think there are glowies in here, and these guys can be attacked. So it's a very good mission if you got a stalker friend on the team. Oh shoot! I think that patrol found me. Anyway. I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I attacked a patrol. See, I lost that. Do not attack patrols. Do not attack foremen. Yeah, this is best on a stalker. It's like it was made for them. A stalker could pull this whole thing off really easily. There may be a thing. This may time out eventually and tell me I failed because I attacked the patrols, which I was trying so hard not to do, but there's only so much you can do. I'm just gonna barrel through and just kill everything now. There's usually a hidden one around here somewhere. Don't see one. There's usually a glowy box hidden in this room somewhere. Well, I didn't auto fail yet, so that's good. I couldn't remember if attacking the patrols or not was an auto fail or not. Oh, I hear it. I hear the glowy. Oh gosh, this is just a mess. It's not down here. It must be up here somewhere. There it is. Looks like there's a couple of them up here. Got this one. Yeah, there's usually one in this room. And usually the rest are not all in the same room. They're usually for them. So we're just gonna teleport out of here. And we can fight these guys. Ah, gotta remember to keep in these guys hold slotted, break free slotted. And we're gonna just gonna inferno these guys. And I do like that nice change they made to blasters where if they were mezzed, they could. I was just in there. It's this way. If they were mezzed, they could still fire off a first tier one attack. I'm gonna craft a couple more of these because we are talking about dealing with these horrible, horrible, horrible mezzes. Again, this would be fantastic for a stalker with all the mess protection. Since stalkers get mess protection and they're invisible, they could achieve a lot of these mission objectives rather easily. I mean, I could pull if I was going to be really good. This is a very sloppy play, but who cares? But I'll demonstrate a much better way to do this after I take this group right here down. I'm going to pull back so I don't get that other group. There would have been a much better way to do this. Okay. Oh, this guy came up behind me, being very naughty. Okay, this is what we want to do. I'm going to put bonfire here. And then I am going to protect myself from a little bit of mess, give myself a little damage protection, a little bit of extra damage. I'm going to just fireball and aggro this whole mob. Then I'm going to hop back here. I'm going to wait for that guy to come. Then I'll put the rain of fire right here. So they're coming in a bonfire, they're coming in a rain of fire. They just really shouldn't be here at all. And this is keeping them nice and scattered and confused. And I can gives me a chance, not confused, but occupied with getting back up after being knocked down. It also forms as a almost an armor. Oh, it's a waste of that, but yeah. It also almost forms like an armor. Oh gosh. Yeah, I blame APOC too. APOC has turned me into a ruthless, vicious player. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing here if I want things to go a little bit easier. We're just gonna dump the bonfire here, back here around this corner. Actually, I have another neat nifty trick I've got up my sleeve. Let me take a luck here. Just help me out a little bit. And I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna hit this. Hit my back button. Teleports me all the way backwards. And I'm gonna dodge behind this corner and pull them in. They're all gonna come running into my lovely den of horribleness. Get that rain of fire on them. Dodge back around here. Take them out. I love laying that bonfire down. They hit that bonfire, they don't quite know what to do. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. That's probably how I proceed moving forward. There's another apocalyptical, whose name I can barely say, is another player who's reckless, and he has completely infected me with his insanity, and I absolutely love it. Ah, it's beautiful. We're gonna immobilize this guy so he doesn't go running all over the place. Now I'm pretty sure this is the room with the last glowies. It is. So we've got to be careful. As we don't want to attack those posts over there, but we do want to get the glowies. So I'm going to peek over here, and we're looking for the clues. And I have a feeling they're hiding down below. I'm going to teleport a little so maybe we don't actually. So teleport can be used to kind of pseudo stealth, which is great. And I'm sure there's another one. But I believe if I attack up here and I aggro that foreman, I'm going to be in trouble. So I know it's on this map somewhere. I'm just going to... There it is. That's the other clue. And I think I'm going to have successfully completed this. This is a hard one to successfully complete, and I can't believe I did it. I did lose out a little bit on the patrol. I attacked the patrol, which you're not supposed to do. But, yep, this is great. All right, so successfully completed the strange case of Dr. of Benjamin Decker, which is a hard one to complete. It's a hard one to complete, and we did it. Yeah, so we got some merits, which is great. I could always use merits. Blaster build is this blaster build's solid. That particular set of missions didn't play to this blaster build's strengths. Uh, a stalker would just ace through that solo, or a really well coordinated team could handle that. Notice I said well coordinated team could handle that. Could handle that pretty well. He did just fine though. He successfully completed it. But thankfully I had teleport. If I had had super speed maybe as well too, but it gets that's a very tricky set of missions to do, and he did really well I think considering it. We're just gonna teleport back up. We'll teleport on top of this building and hang out. We'll kill these ricty monkeys while we're up here. They're all gonna die because I'm uber super right now. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it for tonight. I just wanted to do something fun, relax a little bit. I'm going to take this guy and take him back to his base where he can chill out. Maybe park him in Pocket D. That was definitely a fun little set of missions again. That's the strange case of Benjamin A. Decker, I believe, which is a great set of missions to do from Ouroboros. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get some rest.